Oh my goodness. Okay, so what else have we been playing? So I've been playing some Chrono Trigger, a
Yes, you
very
have played a lot of
well-known
that.
JRPG game.
Hmm.
It has been super duper awesome, and I love it so much, and I'm obsessed, and I can't stop thinking about it. So
Really
that's
good music, like really interesting, and like I like how it's kind of like it changes. You know, you said today that you made it to like a new area, and that was cool because it like looked different.
yeah,
I like that too.
yes,
We played a lot of a game that I don't know if we've talked about, Mav. Have we talked to them about Long Winter at all?
oh my
Have
gosh,
we
we
have we
haven't.
mentioned
I
have
don't
we
think we
mentioned
have.
that we've been like secretly we went through like a Long Winter phase where we were like obsessed. Like we would play like 3 or 4 times a week. Okay, so Long Winter's like Animal Crossing. I've heard people say it's like Animal Crossing meets Rust. I don't know if I'd say it's like that intense, but it's really cutesy. You fish and collect flowers and build a little house, but everyone has guns and chainsaws. And so, like, if you're not careful, they'll kill you and take all your stuff. And so it's really funny because initially I was like, oh, I'm a saint. I would absolutely never hurt someone or steal from them and then someone shot me and killed me and stole all my stuff, and then I found out that like I too can have a vengeance and I will take your stuff
Yeah,
if you
Long
hurt me
Winter.
and my
It
friends.
really is Animal Crossing with guns, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Like, it is
Yeah.
weird. It feels weird at first, and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. You can do so much. You have your little
Mhm.
house, and you can have your team and all sorts of stuff. So definitely check it out. They are constantly updating the game. Like
Yes.
the Discord for it is very active and super duper cool. And the devs are really, really nice, and they love getting feedback and finding out that streamers and gamers are playing the games. And
Yes.
so keep your
Yes.
eyes out
Highly
for
recommend.
updates for Long Winter. I
They're
think it's,
making lots of changes every week,
we've
so good for them.
literally predict that it's going to kind of pop up a little bit more because people are
Hmm.
going to start paying attention. And once they make it a little bit easier to get into the game and
Hmm.
customize your character, because right now you look like a little, what is
You
it?
look like a
You look like a little
burglar.
thief. Yeah, you look like
You're
a
wearing like
burglar.
a what are those? Like a toque, but like it looks like you're burgling.
Wait, what's a
Like a
tube?
Sims burglar. A toque? Oh, it's a Canadian term. I forgot. Okay, it's like a winter hat, like a knit hat. What do you call that? It's like
Oh,
tight on your head
a
and you wear it when
beanie.
it's cold.
A beanie.
Is that it? Okay. A
A
beanie.
beanie.
A toque, a beanie.
How do you spell toog?
Toque.
Oh my
Toque.
God. A talk? a
Talk to me.
talk. A toboggan.
Oh. Wear your toque on the toboggan.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Um, Destiny. So
Yes.
I
I
did
read the TWAB
see.
today a little bit for the first
Whoa.
time. I know, and I hate
Whoa.
reading the TWAB. I just read Twitter and hope people will tell me about it. But I saw that there's a new PvP map. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I actually don't know if the PvP map is just for Rift or not, but I'll give you this is what I learned from the TWAB. Here is Snackless's TWAB in 30 seconds. Hey, congratulations, a new season of Destiny is among us. It's going to have a new Iron Banner, and it's only going to happen 2 times, and it's going to be Rift. And there's a new map, and I think it's just for Rift, but it might not just be for Rift because they also said it's the biggest map in Destiny history. And there was no mention of subclass new stuff, and people were upset on Twitter. And that's what I learned from today's TWAB. You're welcome.
and cut.
Ta-da!
Amazing. Amazing. Well, everyone seems to be really excited about it. I can't wait to see it. Maybe Snacks can drag me out onto the Crucible
Yeah,
with syrup, and we can
yeah.
figure it out. And
Dunk
I'll
and Rift.
just put me in your backpack and
Yeah.
listen. I've played lots of PvP in the past, okay,
Mm-hmm.
but I just
Mm-hmm.
ended up morphing into a PvE player with Destiny. You know,
That happens
Destiny
to me
1,
too.
I
It's
only
weird.
PvP. Destiny 2, I only PvE, and so.
Maybe we've ascended.
It's happening. It's happening. They're like, we want you to play PvE. And we're like, fine.
Mm-hmm.
and then
But the
they add
PvP is so
PvP.
good.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Fair. Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Snacks, you streamed a
Yes.
lot of Destiny on the weekends. So make sure
I
if you
have been.
yeah, if you're a fan of Destiny or you're looking for another fun shooter game and you're looking for a cool community, check her out on the weekends and the
Mm-hmm.
evenings.
Yeah.
And Snackless on Twitch.
You got it. We have
Speaking of
snacks.
speaking of
Smiles.
Twitch.
Yes.
We've been playing so much Minecraft.
On Friday nights.
On Friday
Or
nights,
afternoons
on
sometimes. But
Tuesday afternoons, on Monday
mhm.
afternoons, Wednesday afternoons.
Every time we're not streaming, if you're wondering what we're doing, we're playing Minecraft off stream.
It's true.
Yeah. What are
It's
you
true.
doing? I'm like, I'm in a meeting. It just is in the
I
dungeon
have so
with
many
Mav.
meetings today.
I'm so busy. I have to mine 15 diamonds at least today.
Speaking of mining, I didn't
hmm
realize that game you could beat it. So if you are listening and you are a
hmm
Minecraft fan and avid player, we'd love to have you join us Friday nights to come tell us what the heck we're doing wrong and what we should try to do. And if you're
hmm
new to Minecraft, consider playing it. It's so much fun. If you're a
Yes.
fan of Valheim or survival games, cute things and scary things, like it's kind of spooky if you are playing through Minecraft, and you can actually beat it. And so we're going to
hmm
try to beat it for our first time ever. So if you want to join our first time playing Minecraft, feel free to come on out and hang out with us because
Friday evenings. We've actually made some progress. We learned how to make different tools, took over a village, and we even defended the village from a raid this week. So we've like really been improving.
oh my gosh, let's see.
hmm
Minecraft launched
hmm
when?
Oh gosh.
Launched November 18th, 2011.
Okay, okay.
It has been over 10 years and we're
That's
finally
like
playing it.
longer. I didn't know though, like, I wonder what happens like at the end, I wonder how many achievements there are,
Right?
for
There
achievement
are a lot
hunters.
of achievements because we're using a
Every time I
mod
pick something up.
and a
Yeah.
texture pack. So maybe the mod has achievements too.
Cool, maybe. Yes, speaking of that, we're using a mod in our game and it's called Sacred Grove. And it's really interesting because I didn't know a lot about Minecraft and mods, but it doesn't actually change the whole game. It created a new biome, and the biome is like magic. It has fairies and gnomes and unicorns and these beautiful trees with like hanging down flowers, and it's incredible. And it was kind of like a treasure hunt because Mav had to find it for us. It was
And then they
amazing.
ended up being everywhere. And then they ended up being a
Yes.
place we didn't actually want to build our base.
Yeah, we built a tower there, and then I like took over villagers' houses. Like they had more resources than me. I
It's really hard
It
to
had to
find, it's
happen.
hard to look through the forest too. It's very, very
That's
loud.
my one complaint. Yeah, so the trees that we were talking about are like full of these white flowers, and it is beautiful and stunning, but like you can't see anything. It's like being in a jungle. So that was kind of unfortunate.
But we're going to stick to it and we're going to figure it out and make the
hmm
things and capture the unicorns and all sorts of
hmm
stuff.
We will
So
have it all.
there's a lot to play with Minecraft. So we've been loving
hmm
it.
Something for everyone, I feel.
Yeah. And
hmm
my kids played a ton of Minecraft and I was like, it's kids, but they're like into the PvP scene for it. There's like different
Oh,
modes. There's like
wait, you
BRs.
mentioned that, and I was so shocked.
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
we had people when I was doing stuff on the Xbox channel come and talk about new like quests and modes and like
Neat.
all sorts of
I like
stuff
a
in it. And
challenge.
so maybe we'll keep doing Minecraft things because
Yeah,
it's been really fun.
it's endless, and new skills to learn. New
Okay, let's
skills.
see here. Pause the stream. Have you been playing anything else offline? Snacks?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
What is like your go-to game for offline
okay.
games?
Oh, I learned a new game.
Oh.
Just this week. Yes, I learned golf with friends, which
Oh,
I never played before. I
so
watch people
fun.
play,
Yeah.
but I had never played. It's so fun. What have I been doing? Why have I never played? It was so fun. I really, really enjoyed myself. And I think that's it for me. I'm kind of I'm Spiritfarer came out with like a DLC. So, and this is a
Ooh.
while ago, but I've been like slowly working through that and like really enjoying it. It's so sad, but it's so sweet. I just love it so much.
Oh, that game came
So,
out when the pandemic happened and it was already so sad. And so I was like, I
mhm.
don't think I can handle it. But
It's oh,
I think soon it might be one of the games I go on a journey because
it's the most beautiful game.
Spirit Quest.
It's incredible, and it was really sweet. It really was hard. I have not played a game that was more heart-wrenching. I've definitely played games that
I'm
were
on my way.
meaningful, but I've never played anything that was like so like emotionally taxing, but kind of in a good way, if that's possible. Oh, it was
Yeah.
so good. It was so good. You should
Oh
definitely,
my
definitely,
gosh.
definitely give it a go.
I will. But like having the pandemic happen and then my
I
whole family
know.
being locked down and then like the saddest
Oh.
game, cutest game of all time, I was
Hmm.
like, that's how I
Yeah.
felt about Last of Us 2. Like I started to play
Oh.
it and then there was a
Okay.
really big scene that I will not spoil that was
Okay.
absolutely heartbreaking. I bawled my eyes out and then I stopped playing and then I was
Yeah.
like, I can't ever play this game.
Yeah.
So I just watched
I
someone play it because
understand.
I can't do it.
Hmm.
And the ending was what I thought it was going to be. So, but it
Okay.
was a lot.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, that I think sometimes that games have that kind of effect, and it's hard to take at sometimes, especially when they're like really personal moments. And
Yeah.
you really feel them.
Or like a character, you're like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that is yes. Like in Spiritfarer, you say goodbye to spirits. So if you haven't played Spiritfarer, it's this really cute indie game, and you can play it on the Switch. And basically, you are this character Stella, and you help ferry spirits onto the next chapter of their life. Is like a pretty simple thing. But some of the spirits aren't ready to move on, have chapters they want to close, have things they want to do. And while you're doing that, you find out about them, their past, their love life, their favorite food, their favorite things to do, and then they're just so cute because they're there all the time, and then suddenly it's their time to go, and it's awful. It's
Oh,
awful, but
saying bye the
it's
game.
yeah, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Um, let's see. Another game I've been playing offline that I've been playing for forever that I don't think
Mhm.
I'll ever beat the game is Fire Emblem
Oh,
Three Houses.
I've never played.
Fire Emblem is a really cool, oh gosh, long standing title that has just had so many different reiterations. There
Oh,
is,
cool.
yeah,
Okay.
there's like a mobile game of it, and there's like a lot of
Oh.
story and lore behind it. But this one was like a magic school of drama, basically. Yeah,
What?
and a
That
lot of
sounds so
people,
cool.
yeah, and a lot of people, there's different
Oh.
houses that you can pick, and
Oh, I didn't realize.
it's just so much fun. You can fall in love with people, you can go on
Oh.
dates, you can
Oh,
you can
romance.
have lots of babies with different types of people
Hmm.
and create hybrids of
Lots of babies.
characters, and it's just
Oh my gosh, why have I never even
you actually might really
Oh.
like it.
Oh my
It's a
gosh,
really
okay.
long game though.
Okay.
Um,
Is a question. Is
yeah.
the one on the phone, like the mobile
Mhm.
version, is it a simpler, shorter version, or is it like the
I
full-blown
think
game?
so. It is your
Okay.
typical like a tactical RPG where you
Okay.
actually move the characters on the board. It teaches you how to do it, but you kind of are
That's
like
kind of
actively moving it and it's like a
cool.
grid board and then you can kind of
Okay,
run around
okay.
the world and meet people
Neat.
and there's dialogue and story and
Neat.
regions and all sorts of drama happening and it's really really fun.
Okay.
It's very
All
long.
right.
It's super long, but it's really really fun and once you start playing it, you just kind of are like, "Oh, I understand this."
Oh, amazing. I will add it to my list. Maybe we'll get there.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of lists, let's hop into the news. You know what we
Yes.
should get, Snacks? We should get like
Oh,
you know how news channels are like beep, 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 a beeping sound?
yes.
We need one of
Yes.
those. We need like
Yes.
an 8-bit version. It's like bleep, bleep,
Yes.
bleep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Breaking news. Oh my gosh. Drama. Redfall and Starfield are delayed, which
I saw.
I was literally planning a rebrand, not like a complete rebrand, but like I was
Hmm.
planning like themed stuff for Starfield because I will definitely be living in space in that game for sure.
Amazing.
They've delayed
Excited.
to the first half of 2023.
Hmm.
I saw Bethesda tweet it. It's on all their social media posts if you want to see
Hmm.
everything about it. The teams at Arcane Austin for Redfall and Bethesda Game Studios for Starfield have incredibly ambitious for their games, and they want to make sure that you receive the best, most polished versions of the game. I feel like goes without saying, right? Like I think we're gonna start feeling, and I feel like we've already felt the pandemic hit on production for entertainment, movies, TV shows,
Yeah,
games.
absolutely.
It has been really
Hmm.
sad to see so many games get pushed back and delayed, but I just feel like
Hmm.
that's so smart.
I totally agree. I'm definitely on the I would rather wait for something more polished and complete than have something come out early and be unfinished and not received well. Because I feel that sometimes when things aren't received well, you're not so willing to pick them up,
Mhm.
even if they've improved. And
Yeah.
that we've seen happen with other games as well.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Which
Anthem.
I'm still gonna
There's a
play.
few.
I want to play
There's a
that
few.
one. I want to play it.
Hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel the same way. I really want them to knock this out of the park, but I also know that it
Mhm.
costs a lot to delay stuff. So
Yes, it does.
it's really like good to hear and also sad to hear because they're going to be taking a
Yeah.
hit on this. And it is such a
Hmm.
bummer to know that they're like, we're going to try to do the best, but we are getting completely effed
Hmm.
here in terms of
Oh
like
gosh.
the back behind the work behind the scenes and all sorts of stuff like that. So
Well, we wish them all the best and hopefully a successful launch in 2023.
yes, and by then, Snacks and I will have figured out this podcast thing, and then they can come on and talk with us about the
Yes, we'll be
game.
full-blown experts by then.
We'll have hopefully launch the first episode. It'll be great.
Yes, exactly. We'll be out of alpha and
Cool.
beta, so you can congratulate us
Right?
then too.
I understand Bethesda Game Studios. We are also in alpha, so don't you worry. We'll be waiting for
On the
you.
line all together.
Literally my favorite game studio. I love everyone there, all the devs there. I started streaming on Twitch playing Elder Scrolls Online. I had quit World of Warcraft and finally decided to stream. Elder Scrolls Online was the game that got me to kind of get on Twitch. And then their teams have always been so wonderful. And now ESO has a bunch of new things coming out this summer, which is really exciting. So
Ooh, yeah.
yeah. So if you're looking for an Elder Scrolls MMO to sink your teeth into while Starfield is on the back burner, check it out. There's a lot of updates.
On that note, we actually have quite a few new games to discuss with you that are coming out soon in the meantime. So we can absolutely dive into those, and we should definitely add ESO to our next episode list.
Yes.
We can do a deep dive on it.
We should totally do a list of service games that we're interested in that are getting updates. That way, people, if you're interested, who knows?
Absolutely.
There's lots of games out there right now.
Okay, so if you're ready, I'm so excited to talk about a new game coming this summer.
Wait, a new game?
Wait,
Does it rhyme with Mimo Mooney?
It actually rhymes with Bibo Booney.
Oh, dang. I was so close.
It's NinoKuni Cross Worlds. Okay, amazing. I'm so excited to tell you about this. So it's coming out by Level 5 Studios, and it's an RPG game. So Crossworlds is a little bit different than NinoKuni 1 and 2. So just kind of put that in the back of your mind if you do know about them. Crossworlds is an MMORPG mobile game. And it's actually already out in Asia, and it's going to be out this summer here in North America. So it's based off of Level 5's previous games, NinoKuni 1 and 2. And this one is a dreamful story of adventures and journeys through saving the world of crisis. It has gorgeous 3D graphics and high-level silhouettes to emphasize a fairy tale style. Doesn't that just sound incredible?
Okay, wait. Tell me
Yes.
how and why NinoKuni is so special to you. Because when you heard about this, you were like, we are starting this podcast,
excited.
and the first thing we're going to talk about is
Number
NinoKuni.
one.
And I was like, what the heck is Mino Mooney?
Yeah, Bibo Boomy. Okay, so NinoKuni so there was games 1 and 2. So the first game was called Wrath of the White Witch, and the second was Revenant Kingdom. These came out, I don't know, several years ago. But the reason I was drawn to them immediately is because they were working together with Studio Ghibli, and Studio Ghibli produced the Miyazaki film. So if you know Hayao Miyazaki, you know maybe Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Ponyo, Howl's Moving Castle.
Iconic.
The cat, some lesser known ones that I'd recommend would be like The Cat Returns, incredible. Just these absolutely incredible movies, and I've been watching these since I was in grade 6. Like, they have just such a special place in my heart, and I actually have a little tattoo on my foot, and honor of Totoro and just the place that these movies have in my heart. And I really love them. I think they're incredible. And if you haven't watched them, I'd highly recommend them. They have a heroine in each story, and it's often a young girl who's kind of taking on these huge challenges. And so I just love this kind of whimsical, beautiful sort of way that they present these movies. And so when I found out that they were making a game, and I love video games and I love Studio Ghibli, I was just tickled. And so I did play Wrath of the White Witch, the first game, before I was a streamer, and it was so incredible that I actually played the whole thing again when I became a streamer. And
Aww.
it's just incredible. If you haven't played them, I would highly, highly,
I
highly
haven't.
recommend
So
them.
I'm definitely
Oh,
going to play them and make sure we will put them in the show notes, the exactly
mhm.
the games that you can play. I'll try to see
Yes.
about posting a link for you all. And that way you can also join along and play because I'm on a spirit quest, Snacks, to play games that
Yes.
I haven't played that have been some of folks' favorite games of all time that I have just been too busy grinding my face off in all of these MMOs. And
Yeah.
so I'm excited to finally dive into it.
So they're coming out with this new MMORPG. And so if you pre-register, you get an outfit and a hat. Isn't that great? And you can do that. They have links all over their Twitter. They also have a Discord, and I'm just incredibly excited to do something new and try something fun. And hopefully we'll all be playing together in the summer and living our best lives.
Oh my gosh. And that is
Amazing.
what coming out. When is that coming out? Summer? This
Um,
summer.
just this summer.
Oh
Yes, you
my
got it.
gosh. Okay, this
So
summer.
thrilling. This summer. There's something I'm really excited about is in the very first one, Wrath of the White Witch, you could collect these little, they called them familiars. And it was kind of like Pokemon
Oh,
in a way. Yeah, you would venture out into this like open world, and it was just like breathtakingly beautiful. And then you would run into these little characters, like a honky shonker, which is like a platypus
wait.
combined with
What is
like
it called?
it's called like a honker shonker or something. I can't remember. Okay, so this is the best thing ever. Every single one of the names of the familiars is a pun. And I'm just such a sucker for a good pun. So they have all these really funny names for these, and then you would battle them, and you would make them fall in love with you. And if they fell in love with
Mm.
you, they would join your party. And so then when I was on the Crossworlds like website, they had some of them like pick. There was like several of them, and I think you get to pick one, and it's gonna be like your familiar, like your pet. And so you must pre-register and then tell me what pet you'd like. I have to have them all. I'm gonna have to have like 9 accounts.
We need them. I need it. I love having pets in
Oh,
games. Oh my gosh.
so
Oh
cute.
my
Oh,
gosh.
it's gonna be
It's
incredible.
gonna be on mobile and
Mhm.
on PC. So
I
that's
think set to
exciting.
release on Windows in the future. Yes.
That's amazing. That's so
Yes.
cool.
So very exciting. Now, speaking of other exciting things, there is another game coming out from Disney that Mav actually told me about. So, Mav, tell us all about Disney's new game.
Speaking of a nice, fun-filled games for the summer, early access starts in 2022 for Disney's Dreamlight Valley, which is free to play, which
Wow.
we're going to talk about because, oh my gosh, and it's set to launch in 2023. Created by Game Loft Studios, which is the number one mobile developing studio out there right now. So they are not messing around.
Impressive.
You guys know how I feel about big studios like Star Wars and Disney choosing random studios to make really iconic games that do not hit the bar. They have stepped it up and decided to pick the best developing studio for mobile games. So, and just by looking at it, it looks like Animal Crossing, Adventure Quest something. So it is
Mhm.
described as a life sim game, adventure game. So Sims, think Animal Crossing, think Disney Quests. It's a hybrid between a life sim and an adventure game, rich with quests, exploration, and engaging activities featuring Disney and Pixar's friends, both old and new. So that could
Ooh.
mean, oh my
Little
gosh.
spoiler on the website, I saw a picture of Stitch. Ooh,
What is your
how
favorite
cute.
Disney character?
Oh, probably Stitch.
Really? Oh,
Probably.
cute.
Do you know, fun fact, an
Mm.
aside, the voice of Lilo from Lilo and Stitch is the voice of Chihiro from Spirited Away, that Hayao Miyazaki movie I mentioned. So maybe there was like I didn't know that for years, but maybe that's why I'm drawn to them. Just these,
Oh,
just
that's just a cute little sneak tidbit there.
yeah, fun fact for you all.
So yeah, it is looks amazing. I'm very excited. I'll be playing it so much. Once in idyllic land, Dreamlight Valley was a place where Disney and Pixar characters lived in harmony until the forgetting. So it looks like darkness joins and you can
Oh
get
no.
forgotten. The night thorns grew across the land and severed the wonderful memories tied to this magical place. With nowhere else to go, the hopeless inhabitants of the Dreamlight Valley retreated behind locked doors in the Dream Castle.
Oh,
It
okay.
looks amazing. I thought I was going to jump out of my chair when I
Wow.
saw the trailer. I even made a reaction of it. I am very much going to be playing this. I've played so much Animal Crossing. I love The Sims. I don't think there's enough decorating, cozy
Yes.
adventure games out there. And the fact that Disney's like, hold on a second, we
We
need in
got
on this.
amazing. Oh,
It's
I'm so excited.
It's going to be super duper amazing. It's going to be on all platforms. So PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Steam, and Epic, and soon for Switch. So that's going to be pretty amazing to have it on the Switch because, oh my gosh, I
I
love the Switch.
think it'll be a good mesh.
Do you think you'll play it when it launches?
Yes, I think so. It's so far ahead,
Well,
you
this
know?
summer, if you pre-order it,
Hmm.
the legendary edition, or use your Xbox Game Pass, you'll get to play this summer. So
Ooh,
we'll try it this summer and see what happens. But you've played a lot of
great.
Animal Crossing, right?
I have played a lot of Animal
I
Crossing.
love your
Yes,
island so much. When was the last time you logged
yes.
into it?
A long time ago, but fun fact, also, here's another tidbit. I actually made Howl's house from Howl's Moving Castle
Oh
in
my
Animal. Like, I'm just such a
gosh.
lover
Well,
of
your emotes
Ghibli.
too on your Twitch channel is a lot of
Yes,
Ghibli.
we have a little bit of Totoro going on
Yeah.
there. Just a little homage to Miyazaki.
So definitely we'll be trying it. It'll be coming out.
Mhm.
So if you want to check it out, we'll be playing it. Even
We
if
will be.
we'll play it together. So even if we
Yes, of
can't
course.
play it together, um, we'll just play it together. It'll be great.
Exactly. You'll hear all about it from us.
And a little sneak thing. Disney did DM me because they saw me lose my mind.
Wow. Okay. Hello. You didn't even tell me this.
My
Okay.
Disney
Secretly
DM'd
the
me.
coolest person. I mean, excuse me.
And they asked me some questions, and hopefully I get to
Okay.
share a little bit of something that they're working on. I have no idea.
Oh
I
my
have no
gosh.
idea. They just asked me what my favorite characters were, and so
What the heck? You're the coolest person I know.
I was gonna throw
Amazing.
up a little bit. I was like, "Oh,
Amazing.
Disney, I'm done. I'm retiring. It's over.
Yeah, I made it.
It's over."
Success. Take me with you.
So yeah, that is Disney Dreamlight Valley. There's not too much more left for it. I'm assuming since it is free to play that there's going to be a lot of either DLC purchases or
Mm,
packs to
so
purchase,
good. Something, yeah.
something a la carte. I hope they don't like
Mhm.
make you have to buy all the things. The thing that I love
Yeah.
about Animal Crossing is you can go and find and get you can
Yes.
craft things, right?
Yes, I do like that.
And
Do
I
like
hope that they don't put a bunch of things behind a paywall. I hope it is actually free to play.
that. Mhm.
But it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, it would be nice to like I love that exploration kind of part with the quest. Like I've always been drawn to that too, but then I also like kind of just like cozying up and decorating my house and making everything pink and purple. So
Yeah, right? Pink
be a
and
good
purple.
match.
Let's go.
It's our
Um,
thing.
yeah, it'll be interesting because there's no terraforming or like manipulating the land.
Yes.
There's just placing freely. So I
Okay.
wonder
Okay.
how creative people are going to get. So I can't wait to
Oh.
see.
Yeah, they will
Um,
have to do some inspired decor.
Speaking of getting really creative, there's a
Mhm.
really popular Kickstarter going on right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure you've seen it. It's been all over Twitter.
And I thought for a while, I was like, oh, it's like a stuffed animal Kickstarter. But no, it's game. They're making a
It is,
game out of their little stuffies.
and they're so cute. They're called Puff Pals, and I think the game is going to be called Puff Pals Island Skies.
And
Amazing.
this was from, our notes are from like a couple days ago. So who knows where it's at right now?
Fair.
Um,
They've been unlocking stretch goals like it seems daily. Very impressive.
Yeah, it has been pretty amazing. A Kickstarter, it looks like another farming adventure sim. When early access begins in 2024. They haven't
Amazing. I
really
mean,
even
that's
begun to
incredible.
build it. They're just like talking about it.
Right. They did release, I believe it was like a few short snippets of kind of their plans and some of the imagery. And people just went wild for it. And also, side note, it's made by Fluffnest Studios. How cute is that?
I
Puff
love
Pals
it.
Island Skies by Fluffnest Studios. Oh my goodness. How cute.
You can check out all of the information at Fluffnest Studios, I believe
Hmm.
.com, and also just look up Puff Pals Kickstarter. You will find it.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yes, you can still sign up too, I think, on their Kickstarter. They have tons of things that you can still unlock and be a part of if you'd like to.
and little stuffed animals you can buy that will also support them. So they have been really pushing that. So check
And the
that
list of
out.
things to do is just enormous. Like fishing, fruit and veggie, like gardening, pets, recycle centers, cookings, arcade. Like they just unlocked it on the Switch. There's going to be observatory, a jungle, an underwater multiplayer, an Arctic biome. You can now have a store. It's just they've been tacking on
You
so
can run a
many
shop.
amazing
They made it
things.
multiplayer. So now you'll be able to play with your friends in it.
You can do anything you want in that game. It seems that way.
Their first goal was $75,000 and now it's over 2 million.
Amazing. Amazing.
Please, developers, please make more sim, cozy, farming, designing, decorating games. I mean, look at The Sims. It is
Mhm.
popular for a reason. Please do the thing.
Yes.
Really excited to see this game come out. It looks like Breath of the Wild art. So,
It's so
like
cute.
watercolory, really
Hmm.
cozy, like feel good.
Comfy. Yeah, those kind of muted, beautiful colors. It's going to come out on PC, Switch, and then hopefully they have a goal for mobile in the future. And we'll definitely both be trying it out.
Oh my
Like,
God. More games on mobile would be amazing, especially if it's
mhm.
cross save. Like that is the future. And that
Yes,
is,
yes,
I'm obsessed.
yes.
Speaking
Absolutely.
of obsessed, I don't
Yes.
think I've shut up about this next game.
We talked about it several times. So much so that you were like, go to the website and sign up, which I did do.
um, we have to talk about Palia
Hmm.
and how I am so annoyingly obsessed and obnoxious with their developers that are on the Twitter space because I'm like, hey, I want to join your
Hello.
alpha, please.
Let me in. Yes, you have to apply for alpha and then you fill out this questionnaire saying like why, and I'm like, pick me please. You're just basically pleading a case.
They're gonna tell me to
Right.
stop applying. Please,
Right.
I'm going to keep
Ma'am, we have
applying.
several applications from you. Thank you.
So if you don't know, Palia is a massive multiplayer game. So an MMO multiplayer,
Hmm.
very Animal Crossing sim-like, but it has a twist. It is more open world like an MMO. So
Hmm.
think, I don't want to say World of Warcraft, but it has like the
They
big
kind of give
world
you that vibe
landscape
in a
like
way,
it.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's fair because I did kind of get that vibe from them. It's by Singularity 6, and so Mav just said they did have an alpha, which they said was successful. They unfortunately do not have an announced launch date at this time. They said they learned a lot from the alpha, and they're hoping to continue to progress forward with that. So I guess just something exciting to look forward to. And if you want to join us, hopefully in the future on an alpha, you can sign up on their website. But there's lots of really cool things to do on there. Mav, tell me about some of the cool things that we saw when we were kind of like poking around.
Yeah, so it is free to play, which is
Mhm.
they just announced it, so it hasn't always been free to play, or at least maybe it has. They just haven't told anyone if
Mm,
it's free to
I
play or
see.
not. So
Okay.
recently, they just posted on their blog that the game is free to play, and
Didn't
because they
know.
want to honor their players and respect their
Aw,
boundaries, and I
wow.
still am like, I get really nervous with free to play games just because they get so gotcha, they get so
Oh,
microtransactional.
they can,
Like,
yes.
yeah, they can like
Hmm.
price everything, which is fine, but I would
Hmm.
personally rather pay for like a DLC rather than like everything
It feels
separately.
better to me for some reason. I try to always tell myself sometimes I'm like, okay, what would you pay for this game? That's okay to put into it.
Yeah.
So I try to tell myself that, but then when it comes time to buy something, I just can't.
I'm
It's
like,
difficult.
I mean, I'm going to spend money on this no matter what. Like if they're like, buy an
Mhm.
apple for $10, I'd be like, okay, fine. Here's a pair. Would you like a pair? $10. But
Yeah.
from the way that they have been talking about this and the way that they have been sort of framing the free to play talk conversation, I'm really nervous because, you know, a business is a business. Like obviously they're making a game to be creative, but it's also business and they need to be able to pay for it. Free to play is really smart. Yeah, it's really smart to kind of break down the barrier to entry, but I am a little nervous. So
yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's really beautiful. It has deep, rich, kind of nice style of colors, and there wasn't like a whole list of amazing things, like kind of in contrast to Puff Pals, the list of 20 things. I only saw that there was like exploration and fishing, and I think there might be some kind of gardening happening. This is going off of kind of the images that were there, so I'm very excited to hear a little more, and I hope that as they move towards beta, they'll let us know a little bit more of what we can expect in the game.
yeah, I saw a picture and there were just like pies everywhere. So I was like, okay.
Amazing. Food? Yes. Always a yes.
It's gonna be
always
pies.
A win. We love pies.
Let's see. So yeah, it's gonna be on the PC so far. No announcement, anything else. I think it's still so early, kind of like Concerned Apes Chocolate Factory.
Oh my gosh, I almost wish that people would stop telling me about it because my excitement can barely be contained.
And I can't believe he announced it because of course he's just gonna try to make us just lose our minds. But I remember the chocolatier and the chocolatier.
When is that coming?
Never. He literally said, "Do not expect it anytime soon."
Why? Just don't say it.
He's like literally the snippet that I showed you guys. It might look really finished, but it is literally nothing.
You know what? That's very unfair. It's very unfair. And you know what, chocolatier, Stardew Man, I would not do that to you. I wouldn't show you a cookie and then tell you can't eat it ever.
Come on, maybe, Stardew Man. Never. What the heck?
Stardew Man.
So yeah, a lot of these are in early access. Obviously, there's going to be a few coming out this summer, a few coming out next year, and then the following year. I think my guess, and you make your own guess. My guess it's going to come out in like 2005.
Do you mean 2025?
2025. Yeah, 2025. Yeah. 25.
Yeah.
25 or 26.
That is so...
because Stardew took so long to make.
I don't know.
But like, maybe he's not working on his own. I doubt he's not. But
I was just going to say, maybe it won't be a one-man team. Like, maybe we can get some backup. Some support.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to
give us these cute games, please.
Yeah.
Sadness.
Fingers crossed.
Sadness.
There's a few more new things to talk about. Nintendo and / the Switch have a few more fun things coming out. So speaking of that, we have some Switch Sports, which just came out, and I think there's 6 or 7 sports that you can play, which I saw, which looks like fun. Mav and I have not got a chance to play that yet, so sound off in chat if you had a turn playing that. And
the things that I've seen on socials is that people are like enjoying planking again.
Oh, what? Okay.
I don't know. People have enjoyed planking. It seems like something that they are vibing on. And who are we to keep them from planking? But I remember that era.
2008. Get it. Get those planks.
Was it 2008? I think
I have no idea. I'm just guessing. But I do feel
when was planking popular? Planking.
2009.
2012. I'm so sorry.
Oh God. Okay. A little ahead of my time. Okay.
Planking gained popularity rapidly and eventually notoriety from early mid 2011 before slowly phasing out in early 2012.
Okay, so it almost lasted a year. Okay.
I just want everyone to know.
We see you. Oh, something we have been playing, and we've been playing with some of our friends like Brinley, is Mario Kart. This is actually kind of amazing. So they have, I don't know if we'll call it like a DLC, but basically Mario Kart had kind of something that you could sign up for, and it was basically going to allow you to play new tracks that were coming to Mario Kart. And I believe, don't quote me on this, it was 30-ish Canadian dollars. So we eagerly signed up, and we were rewarded with 8 new tracks. So we're currently on wave 1 of
4. Was there 4? No, I can't remember. I remember the graphic.
I think it's 10, isn't it?
Oh.
It's like a
There's a
whole new
lot.
set
It's
of
like for a few
tracks.
it's like for
It
the
is
over the
10.
next year, right? Next year or
Yeah,
two?
so Wave, it's actually, I thought it was this year, but I was incorrect. It's actually to be released through 2022 into 2023, and it is Wave 1 of 10. And this is actually incredible because each wave includes 8 new tracks. And by new tracks, just to clarify, that includes some previous tracks, so maybe from the 3DS or some of the previous consoles that we had games on, GameCube, etc., and some brand new tracks as well. And so that's wild. That's a lot of games. I think that's an incredibly good deal. The one thing I'll let you know about that is that they haven't given us wave release dates. So there is no for sure on when they're coming. It's just a confirmed that they will be finished by the end of 2023. So download them and join in on the fun. We're really enjoying them. It's been super fun, and I think it's an incredible deal. So if you got a Switch and you have Mario Kart, you
Oh
should
my gosh.
absolutely get
I love
that.
my Switch so much. It has to be my favorite console of all time. We need to make it
Yes.
we need to call this segment something. So if you're
Mm,
also a Nintendo and Switch fan, let
mhm.
us know what you think we should call the segment.
Something cute and catchy.
Like the blue shell.
Oh, yeah, that's cute. I like
Spiky
that.
blue shell segment.
Oh my gosh, I love that. You know, I saw something interesting, speaking of the Switch. On Twitter Map, they were saying how the makers of the Switch were like a bit concerned about how, when they came out with the Wii U and
Mhm.
or the Wii, they came with the Wii and it was such a huge hit and everybody was so stoked, and then the Wii U wasn't as popular. I guess that's happened to them 2 times before, and so they were concerned about what their next console would be and if there would be kind of
Oh,
a lapse again. So I thought that was quite interesting. So I am eager to see what the future of
especially
Nintendo and
with
Switch
Switch being
is.
so popular. Like I
Oh, just
remember when I
incredible.
got it for the first time and it was just really hard to find, really hard to
Mhm.
get. Still a little
Yeah.
difficult to get the OLED.
Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah.
But the OLED is incredible. Like if you are trying to
Mhm.
decide between which one, get the OLED. The battery life is amazing. The screen life is fantastic. I cannot speak enough about it. It is so great. It's also really chic. Oh my god, I have the body for it right here. My Switch is
Oh gosh.
upstairs next to my bed. Please understand.
Okay.
Here's
Okay.
the
Got it.
body. It is
Let me see.
white.
Oh,
The
beautiful.
Switch
You know
is
what?
white. It's like so chic. It goes with
It's
everything.
beautiful.
It's
It's
beautiful.
lovely. We love a white. We love a
We
white
love
clean
white office
screen.
things, please.
A quick aside for you, a
Hmm?
suggestion. Switch it up. How do you feel about that?
Oh, that's so
We
cute.
love it.
Corpus.
Good
Shout
one.
out.
Very good. We love it. Well, let's continue to switch it up. Tell me what else is new and coming for Nintendo and Switch, Mav.
Okay, what's coming up? So we could talk about Mario Strikers, but I feel like we should wait. That game is coming out very soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's their soccer style game that's coming out, and we'll have more on it, and we'll kind of like look more into it as it comes
More
closer.
coming.
Yeah, which I'm really, really excited for. We're gonna be playing that. My house is gonna be playing that. I mean, I play Mario Party every weekend.
Yeah, she does. You can,
If
if you
you
want to know how she's doing, just subscribe to Instagram and then she'll just tell you in the story.
every weekend we post stories on Mario Party, and I get really lucky. I always land on the lucky spaces, and
Amazing.
I'm always trying to dunk on my kids, and sometimes they come out on top, and sometimes they're just not doing great, losing all their stars and all their coins, and it's a great time. So every week we try to play a couple rounds of Mario Party
Mhm.
together, and it's really
So fun.
wonderful.
So fun.
Especially my kids are teens. So I have a teen and a baby. So there's like a huge
Mhm.
gap. So when the baby's asleep, the teens get wrecked.
Keeps you on your
So
toes. You're just never allowed to sleep. Okay. So,
I'm so tired.
oh gosh.
Speaking of being tired, there's a game
Mhm.
called Cloud Gardens. Is it
Yes.
Noyo Studios?
I was going to ask you. It's NOIO
I
chat.
think it's
Noyo.
Noyo.
Mm-hmm.
Published by CodeSync, which they have published a bunch of really cool games. This one came out in September of last year, actually, but it's coming to
Okay.
the Switch today.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Cloud Gardens. And you can harness the healing powers of nature to overgrow urban decay within a wasteland diorama. So part garden simulator, part dystopian landscape builder puzzle game. You can play it in sandbox mode, which is basically just go build and grow
Mhm.
plants on objects and move it around and kind of build what you want. There is a campaign though. So if you are
Yeah.
interested in going on a little story journey with puzzles and checking out all of the different layouts and boards that they have for you, seems really awesome. They've also
Yeah.
made games like Garbage Country, Kingdom, which is a game I really want to play,
Hmm.
and Dwarf Romantic, which
Which is one
is
I'd like to play. And fun fact, right now there's a bundle on Steam and they're all on sale. Okay, so Mav and I were kind of poking at the idea of, trying some of them out. But I've actually seen a few of my community members play Kingdom and Dwarf Romantic, so it seems like it might be a good fit for us too.
yeah. So check it out. We don't make anything from the Steam. It's just save a couple bucks and get it and try it and tell us what you think, because
Yeah.
that is probably going to be an offline game that I'll definitely want to play
Something
for
relaxing.
sure.
Although, just on that note, sometimes games are meant to be relaxing and they're not. So, should we try them and find they are not, in fact, relaxing, you
Like
will hear
lemon
from
cake.
us. Yeah, literally. We will let you know.
Oh, so good.
We should give them a stress level. Like when we rate a game, I will give you a stress level,
Oh my gosh.
a stress rating.
Okay, so speaking of Kingdom, the video game, it looks like
Mhm.
it is on Windows, it's on the Switch, it's on all of the platforms.
Oh, amazing.
So,
Oh, okay,
check it
okay.
out.
Yeah.
Those games seem to be very Switch friendly, so I would be very shocked. Obviously, they just came out with Cloud Gardens on the Switch today. So if you're looking
Mhm.
for a new, cool, cute game, do check it out. And yeah.
Amazing. Sounds great.
Okay, speaking of
Mhm.
service games, let's finally talk
Mhm.
a little bit about it. We're going to create a little segment here. Um, I don't know what to call it. We'll let chat
Um,
decide.
yeah, yeah, we're always open to your ideas.
um, little service game. I've seen a lot of stuff for The Sims. They
Mhm.
recently actually announced a sneak peek, and people are calling it werewolves. They're like, "Oh my god, it's werewolves coming!"
Okay, I saw
Have
that.
you
Didn't they
seen
do
that?
something with the
Yeah,
plum? Well, and then they did something funny with the plum bob,
yeah.
and everyone was like, "What are you doing?"
It's like they showed it like a snippet video of the plum bob going from green to like black with white
Oh,
outlines, and it's dark
spooky,
and
spooky.
spooky.
Okay, I
And
see you. I see you, Sims.
I know, and Frost, one of their lead
Oh,
gurus.
I know Frosted.
Yes, one of the lead gurus, he was tweeting eye emojis.
Ooh.
And I was like,
Hello?
okay, Frost. Speaking of Frost,
We see you.
a little bit about snacks in my background. We are actually EA game changers. So that
We
means,
are.
yeah, that means EA has asked us on several occasions to
Mhm,
travel before pandemic.
mhm.
Travel out
Sacred.
and, go to EA Play, which is like their live event where they have a lot of announcements and games, and it's very sim and sports heavy.
Mhm.
And they kind of invited us to talk about a bunch of the games, and
Yeah.
have been so awesome. Like
Oh, they treat us so well.
I got to work on
Truly.
that The Sims TV show, and
Which is so cool.
which is amazing. And
Mhm.
Anthem was really awesome, and Snacks did
Yeah.
so much. You did so much with that game.
Yeah, I was actually really blessed. I got to work on Anthem in some of its pre-build and actually got to have my name in the credits because a lot of us spent a lot of time working on Anthem, which was like incredible. And I've also been blessed to do a little bit with The Sims and been invited to do a few other things, even though they don't super speak to me, like Battlefield and things like that. But it's always so cool to be invited and included. And we're so excited to be able to kind of share a perspective on those things as well. Sometimes it's kind of nice to hear about some of those behind the scene things when we're allowed to share, of course.
Yeah. And speaking of EA, there was I think someone had tweeted it, and I double checked it. They make
Mhm.
70% of their revenue off of live service games,
I saw that.
which is wild.
Mhm.
Which
That
must
is
mean like
wild.
Apex, right? Because
Oh, I've worked on Apex too. I forgot. Yes, love Apex.
we played lots of Apex actually, and I
Mhm.
really like the new update that's coming, so we might have to do
We'll
a
have to do a
ladies
little
night,
jumping.
Apex night.
Yes. Definitely.
Oh my
Bring your
gosh.
snacks and your screams.
Yes.
Maybe some earplugs.
Yes. Coming out, definitely lots of
Amazing.
ladies love playing Apex. It is
Mhm.
just growing with popularity, which is incredible
Mhm.
to see, which
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
not
have to play it
surprised.
and then we can touch base on it again. They have a lot of fun things that kind of pop up and they're always working on new characters and new things and I just love that about them.
I love that it's the Titanfield gunplay too. That game is a
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes, Titanfall, amazing. Yes, I feel like that game never got the attention it needed, and I'm so glad that they were able to kind of use that to build something off of. I think that that's really something to be said there. Like if you have a game and the base of it's so good and it's like not hitting home the way you want it to, you can always see things through another perspective. A new
Yeah.
perspective that can be so enlightening in many ways.
Yes. Speaking of new
Hmm.
perspective, what are you up
Hmm.
to this week? We're gonna wrap it up
Okay.
here.
Yeah, so this week it's Thursday. So on Thursdays we always have movie night with the Snacklets in Discord, so that's always really fun. And then I typically stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on the weekends. On Fridays I stream Ladies with Mav, Ladies Night, and we play a variety of things. But like right now we're on a Minecraft kick, like we mentioned, so we're gonna be doing that. And then I'm gonna be playing probably Destiny on the weekend with some Guardian games, and I'm so excited about that. And what about you, Mav? What's going on next week for you and the rest of this week?
Oh my gosh. Next week is going to be kind of chill, actually. I
Oh.
don't have a lot planned, so I'm probably going to play a lot of Minecraft. Probably, hopefully, finish up Chrono Trigger. I think
Oh,
I'm
right.
going to
Are you getting
do,
close?
yeah, I'm really close.
Amazing.
A couple chapters out. So if you want to watch
Hmm.
that, that's also on my YouTube channel, playing through that game. And yeah, just kind of the first quiet week and knock on wood because it has been a
You know,
wild month.
it can pop up at any time, and maybe Mav and I will be just doing some more in Minecraft behind the scenes. We'll have to tell you the things that we've been up to. And if you want to watch it live, don't forget, tomorrow night, you can watch us. We're going into the Nether Realm.
That's true.
I'm
It's getting really spooky. So
excited.
make sure you come hang
Hmm.
out.
Hmm.
Also, thank you so much for joining us here on Dear Video Games Podcast. Snacks and I appreciate you so much. Make sure to follow and subscribe on all the social media platforms. Literally made them all. It's all there. The YouTube channel's there. You'll start seeing some of the clips and shorts and highlights of the stream
All
and the
those special
podcast
moments.
there. And if you'd like to go a step further, we'll be launching a Patreon soon. And then you can also check out Snackless on Fan House. She has such cute, cheeky
Yes.
posts and updates. And she
Yes.
eats so much yummy food that you can see
I
there.
Yes, I am a bit of a foodie, so if you want to hear and see that side, definitely check out Fan House as well. Lots of fun stuff. So yeah, like Mav said, we're at DR Video Games, and so please remember to check us out on Twitter and on Instagram. And like she said, we're gonna have all that kind of fun stuff on YouTube. So we're so excited for this new adventure, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day and making a space in your life for this new adventure for us. We're just internally grateful, and we see all of you here for our first episode, and you hitting those retweet buttons on Twitter and just backing us up. It means so much to both of us, and we're endlessly grateful for your support. So thank you.
Yay! And cut. Dab on it.
Yay! We did it!
We did it. Oh my gosh.
Ta-da! I know, I was like, I'm thirsty. I need a drink.
That was awesome. Some of it didn't save because I didn't turn on
Oh,
past
shoot.
broadcast, but I did start recording in the
Oh,
beginning, so it's okay.
okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's the thing. We
I
have it.
forgot
Okay.
about that.
Boo.
I'm
Well, you know
still
what
so
then?
new. I'm new to the
Well,
new streamerhood.
they'll have to just watch it on something else.
We'll either just post that on Patreon just as like a behind the scenes episode, and then we'll just wait to
Mhm.
post the next one. But yeah, that one was really cute. That was a good job. Good job.
Mhm.
Good job, chat.
Amazing.
Thank you all
Oh
for
yeah.
chatting. So
Amazing.
sweet.
I know that was really, I know we don't read chat, or no, we do read the chat, sorry. I know we don't like talk to the chat in the same way that we do when we're live. And so it was really nice to see everyone like keep up the engagement and the
Yeah, and
hype. Like
having
I was
them
a bit
on
nervous about
stream was
that.
great. That's a
Yes,
great way to have them on
actually.
it.
Yes. Oh, thanks so much, Ish. That's so nice. I feel like that went really smooth. I envisioned actually me being like, okay, I didn't mean that.
Uh,
Pause. But it didn't happen.
I think once we get more comfortable too, I think it'll be great. But
Mhm.
I think we did great.
Are you sure you can't turn on the path broadcasting now because we're still live or no?
So I turned it on and it
Yeah.
might work.
Ooh.
It
Okay.
might work.
Okay.
But it
I
says no
want to force
videos
all my
found. So I don't know. Maybe I have to restart the stream to do that. But it's on now. So
Okay. Well, we're good for the future,
yeah.
and we'll just We seem very natural. Oh, good. Amazing. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Is there anything
Yeah.
you think we should add, not add?
I thought the format was really good. Like when we were going through the games, I was really happy with that.
Yeah, that was really fun to kind of work through. It took us a couple days
Mhm.
to like find out a nice template to like
Yeah.
kind of talk through. And we can also change where we
We could
talk
always add
about.
something in
Yeah, we can
too.
also move like the developer to the bottom. That way, if we talk about like, oh, it's a game about this and it's made by
Hmm.
blah, like we can move that to the bottom too,
Hmm.
or keep it on top, whatever.
I thought it wasn't too bad. I think it's good if we kind of sweep over that part
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
But if you want to move it, I'm always down. I
No, no,
thought that
no.
was really good.
That sounds great. Just for
I
reference, we
thought,
can just keep it there.
yeah. It was also great that we came up with things that we could just like tack on to like the thing in the like our next ones, you know?
Yeah.
Also, chat, if you have like if there's something that's like coming up that you think would be interesting for us or something, you think it's a good fit, you can always mention it to us. Obviously, no exact promises that we would talk about it, but we're always like
We're always
we're
looking
always
for cool
Mhm.
stuff and even games we want to play because we really want this to be focused towards games that we're interested in. Obviously, there's a ton of games coming out, but I think finding games that we really do vibe with is going to
Mhm.
speak loudly and kind of attract people who like the same things as us, you know?
Exactly. And indie developers
Yes.
say
Bearded
things?
said it'd be
Okay.
cool if you showed screenshots or web pages and things like that.
We did talk about that, and we had videos for some of the things, but we thought we'll just keep it simple for the first few episodes and then just see one, how we'd fit them in, and two, if we wanted to. But that's definitely on our radar. Thank you, Yeti.
Yeah, I would love to find a way because I'm working with Get Wrecked to make some layouts for us. And I
Hmm.
would love a transition page to be able to go
Oh, yeah, it
to,
would give us a breather too, you
yeah,
know?
to go to like the video page to be able to show you guys videos of the actual games that we're talking about. That way you guys can kind of get a little bit more context and be visually
Yeah. Yeah, we
good.
did. I don't know if we need an indie section, but it's something to keep an eye on because half the games you talked about were indie.
That's true.
So like I get what you're saying, and I guess we can just keep an eye on it. Like if we find we're gravitating towards some bigger games, we could do an indie section. But out of the
I think the
yeah,
running theme for our show is like sim like, Animal Crossing like, cozy games,
hmm,
a dab
oh
of Destiny, a touch of Apex, you know.
yeah, just
Um,
those little touch base, and even just updates like, oh, Apex got a new character. We tried it out. It was great, you know. Oh, but that's not have it playing in the background's a good idea. It's just hard to time it, but we could loop it or something. It's also dependent on like with the games that aren't out yet. It's dependent on whatever they give us. Is something to note too.
yeah.
Ooh, but if we had gameplay of something, we could play in the background.
Well, that's not too hard for us to get, Snacks, because like if a game is announced, let's say EA announces something or an update or
Hmm.
like even The Sims, like I
Hmm.
get first look at stuff, and so I can
Hmm.
always get a snippet of some of the new
Hmm.
things that are coming, or
Yeah,
sometimes they have a
it's not a
press
bad idea.
pack that we can get.
Yes, we get a lot of press kits. Hmm. Okay, yeah, definitely something we could add in for sure. It's just like it's just more to manage behind the scenes, and I think it's something we can definitely do. I want to make sure that like we're comfortable before I'm like,
Denied
now play 15 different videos.
Denied said a couple of one take Terrys.
Yeah, one take
I
carries.
love
We're
it.
amazing. That's such a Clyde thing to say.
Right? I just thought it would be
Mhm.
way more fun to be able to record live. I know it's harder, but I don't see anyone doing it. We're going to mess up. There's going to be
I
things
thought we
that,
did a good job, actually.
yeah, I
Like
think,
when you go to edit, I think
and I want it to
honestly.
be a conversation. You know, I want it to be us sort of
Mhm.
like just talking as friends and talking about
Oh,
the games that we're interested in and the updates. And maybe someone will like it and someone will find a game that they like love.
exactly. I love that too. Novak said, I'd
Yeah.
love to have a
Thanks.
segment of having a question of the day and posting it to
Ooh.
Twitter and then reading the answers at the end.
I would love to.
Good idea.
I think what we'll do with that is like
Hmm.
question of the day, or even
Hmm.
like a viewer of the day or something. Where if you comment on our most recent YouTube video of
Hmm.
like the show, then I think that's the easiest way to do it. Just because
Hmm.
um, There's no other place to get questions.
Oh,
Unless it's like TikTok or Twitter.
People said having links after the show.
Yeah.
Where would we put those?
So basically,
like on YouTube, easy.
On YouTube info section, on podcast, once we do have a feed, we'll post it in the info section for that too. But yeah, definitely links for everything.
I'm gonna put a note for that.
Yeah, you can write some notes on that. I'll also write it down.
I'm at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, definitely want to make sure it's a resource. It wasn't too newsy, right?
Yeah.
Was it not newsy enough? I thought it was.
Yeah, that's a really good question. How was that? Let us know for sure.
Yeah. Did you guys think that we just talked too much through it, or
was there enough Snacks and Mav like funniness too? Like, were we too newsy or not? You know what I mean? Okay, felt really smooth. It was just right. We're more interested in hearing your perspective.
I'm excited if y'all are excited about something. Oh, Ishmael.
We do have that kind of effect.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. No, I'm excited.
Hey, can I give them a spoiler? Because this won't be like...
Yeah, go for it.
You know what I mean? Okay, I found this thing. You guys, I saw this thing on TikTok, and it's called Another Crab's Treasure. I just posted it in the notes for episode 2. And it's okay. In a vibrant undersea kingdom on the verge of collapse, a hermit crab embarks. That's all I'm reading to you.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put it in the next episode.
Is that why people are tweeting crabs?
Oh God, I don't know. But I thought it looked awesome. I love sea creatures. We love sea creatures.
Oh, I love the idea that the show is basically listening in on your lunch dates. This is how we talk, though, title. Too.
Okay, I'm gonna put listen in on our lunch date.
Just like idea.
It's like
it's a description. Good phrase. Yeah.
What's another one we had? What was the switch one? Oh, switch it up.
Switch it up.
Okay.
It was just right. We are more interested in hearing your perspective on those things.
Okay, perfect.
I also think that people who are looking for Palia info and like The Sims and Animal Crossing are people that are like, yeah, I just want to hear what you think about it because I'm gonna buy it. Just
yeah. I thought it went really smooth. You have to let me know how. Yeah, really, really good. Amazing.
You made a Disney game sound so interesting.
Oh, well, I mean, I legitimately thought it sounded good.
And watch it be for 5-year-olds. Listen, I'm team 5-year-olds. Come over.
Yeah.
I will play.
We're
playing Minecraft.
Yes. That was really fun. Oh my! And were you surprised with like I love our background and how things are put together? Like, what did you think about that? I thought that looked really good. It's so cute. It's so cute. Hi, Scrub. Welcome.
I'm just eating.
No, you go ahead. Yeah, we just finished our recording, but don't worry. It's gonna be live. It's just,
The beginning might be cut off, but
that's okay.
It's okay.
You have a recording on your PC, right? Can you send it to me, please, if possible? I don't know if it'll be too big, but I want to show my family. And by show them, I mean like make them support. I'm like, watch this.
I'll also upload it back to Twitch and just add it to highlights.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you just do that?
Okay.
Oh, that's a way better idea.
I'll do that, and then you can just go to the link.
Yeah, because otherwise it's so hard to get it off. They're like, that's too big. I'm like, I'll decide if it's too big. Don't tell me.
Yeah, don't tell me.
I'll tell you. That was a bit much. Okay.
Small bees. Hold on, let me mod them.
Oh, I know. I was thinking, I'm like, should I VIP Brinley or make her a mod? I didn't know.
Oh. We can make her a VIP for now.
I thought that was a good fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I did her. Oh, wait.
All the mods. I know. I'm trying to just grab a few mods from each chat.
Don't be upset if you don't.
Do you want a VIP, Bean?
She literally the other day was like, VIPs just get to look cool. They don't have to work. I was like, Bean. I'm like, you have to work. You are special.
I literally was like to my mod chat, I was like, okay, I'm gonna need some mods for TikTok. And they're like, why? And then I was like, and I also need mods for your video games channel.
Mm-hmm. Yay. Did it become Friday night? All of a sudden I heard spicy snacks. It's like Matt brings it out of me. Okay, just comes out.
What are you playing? What are you playing this weekend? Are you playing Iron Banner? Is that this weekend?
Oh god, I hope not. I'm gonna I want to do a few random things for like Guardian games, I think. And then I'm
is that
actually
still
not
going
for
on?
sure.
This is
Yeah,
my
I'm not
first year.
for
I haven't
sure.
done anything for that.
It's my first year doing something for it. And the only reason I'm semi-interested is because Warlocks are winning. So it's Iron Banner right now? You're joking. Wow, I am out to lunch. Literally out to lunch. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Wait, what? It's Thursday. Okay. What
Was
was I
it
gonna
Tuesday?
say?
Oh yeah, it's out right now. Oh, must have been
Yeah.
Tuesday. They must have made it go live when it was with the TWAB.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not actually sure. On Sunday, we're going to the graveyard to pay respects to my Chinese ancestors, which is something we do every spring.
Aww.
I didn't want to like explain the whole thing on the recording, so I'm not. I'm on the fence. I'm just gonna enjoy my time with my family and see where it takes me.
Aww.
Oh right, I know. I saw Rift just coming back. I don't know how to feel about it.
I was ready
I'm
for
like
a
mixed
rift.
feelings.
Oh,